Squad. I'm your host, DeMarcus, aka GDX.
And what it do is your boy Dominic, aka D Young Promos.
And this is the Young Brothers Presents Geeks on Fleek, Episode 8. Man, I'm not going to say there was a lot of major stuff. Well, there was like a few major stuff, and some of that major stuff, one of those things is actually kind of really sad, very sad. But not a lot of big stuff this week.
Yeah, apparently it seems like everybody is still suffering from a San Diego Comic-Con hangover.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I'm a title of this one. Still hungover.
Or maybe call it the SDCC Hangover 2.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Well, most of the stuff didn't even refer to that, so I guess post-hangover hangover.
There you go.
So we got a lot of little topics, and we just gotta cobble them together in one show. So here we go. We got 10 of them, the Big 10. So I was online. I don't know for what reason. I'm a night owl, and for some reason, and I do a lot of research, and a lot of times I'll have that Wikipedia/TV tropes effect thing going on.
Yeah,
I'll start with one thing, and then I'll end up like in something completely different. And so that's how I was watching videos, and then I hit that video that was the composite face of the Doctor. It's a cool video, and it basically shows all the different doctors.
Oh, I've seen that video.
And it combines their faces to a composite look. And I guess maybe I was watching an extended version or whatever, because at the tail end of that video they were like, this is just the the main 12 doctors, but we didn't figure in. I think they might have done one for the various parody doctors and stuff too. So when I saw the parody doctors, I see Lenny Bruce.
Oh, you say Lenny Henry?
Lenny Henry, yeah, Lenny Bruce. That's the wrong person completely. I see Lenny Henry. I'm like, what? There's been a parody Black Doctor, so Black Doctor. Come on, that's the shit right there.
That's how you found out about it.
Yeah. So I looked up Lenny Henry, and he's a British comedian who had his show, ran for about 20 years, I think, over in the UK. And sure enough, I was like, I'm going to put this in on YouTube, because YouTube has just about every damn video you can find.
Yeah.
Put it in, knew it was gold, and I had to show D Young promos the next day. And
let me just put it like this. It really threw us for a loop, y'all.
Because it's not like technically like awesome, and the humor. I'll be honest, as far as I was concerned, I had just a few chuckles because it's very British.
Yeah, it's very
British humor,
and you know how British humor can be. It's kind of a acquired taste.
Yeah, it's kind of an acquired taste over here.
But the thing is, just looking at that video, I'm like, dude, this will make anybody root for a Black Doctor.
Yeah, and one thing I did like was, he didn't do like anything stereotypical, and his look was really cool.
Yeah, like what was crazy is his look was like a composite of, well, it was almost like he did the jumper thing before Eccleston did it, but then he still kept the colorful aspects of the old school Doctor. And it looked really like he looked really fly.
Now, them yellow pants didn't have no chill,
but it worked for that Doctor's personality.
Yeah, it really worked really well, and I'm just like, it's something definitely that you Whovians need to check out. Yeah, it's not really a big thing. I guess maybe a footnote, or not even a footnote, but it's crazy that. Yes, it's in a comedic sense, but it's just kind of crazy how that was kind of in someone's mind back in the 80s.
Yeah, somebody already was thinking about, man, what would happen if the Doctor was Black?
And they did the space thing at the beginning, the intro with his face.
Yeah,
that was hilarious. I was like, as soon as I saw his face, I was kind of sold. I was like, oh shit, this is
gonna be genius. It's gonna be fantastic.
So yeah, that's just one of those weird things that was up.
Oh, sorry, brother. I was kind of curious, man. Okay, just rooting for a Black Doctor. You know what I'm saying? Who would you like? What actor would you get? Cause me, I'm thinking like probably like a lot of people would think if they saw this video, they probably say Idris Elba.
Yeah, Idris Elba.
Idris
yeah,
Elba, and
Idris,
then
Idris. I don't know how to pronounce it. Big Driss.
or even the baddest brother on the verse. You know it's the real name.
Oh, Chiwetel Ejiofor.
There you go.
Chiwetel Ejiofor would be really cool. Yeah, he would, cause he's cool. It's funny because the thirst would be strong with Idris.
Oh hell yeah!
The thirst would be strong with him.
The thirst would be at like critical levels. Like there would be no stopping that thirst.
Yeah. So yeah, my vote is Idris Elba. It's like, bro, you already said you're not gonna do James Bond, so come on, get a doctor.
Yes, for real. You get that Luther fan base be like really excited. The Luther Thor fan base. And even like the Tyler Perry fan base might fuck with Doctor Who.
Yeah. For those few people.
They'll be like, is that Monty?
That's Monty. That's our mom shit right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, wouldn't that be weird if that actually did happen? Idris Elba as the Black Doctor, and for once we could sit and watch Doctor Who with Mom.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't that be so crazy?
Oh my God. Yeah, so Lenny Henry, you gotta check it out. I'll probably put the link. Well, no doubt, I'll put the link up.
Yeah, put the link up, but just type it in Google or YouTube, Lenny Henry, Doctor Who,
you'll
find it.
In varying quality, so your mileage may vary which link you click on. So I don't want to say strangeness and weirdness. WWE, we're wrestling fans. WWE had a really cool event. And it couldn't have happened to a more needing / deserving part of their roster. Not since, and it was the Divas. I hate that term, the Divas. They, it's funny.
When you think Divas, you be thinking like VH1 Divas. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's funny. Yeah. Like you expect Aretha Franklin to come out and challenge Paige.
What the fuck? Oh, Mariah Carey versus the Bella.
I might pay to see that shit. So the NXT Divas, they, in a really cool moment, like I said, it's very deserved, very needing. They really needed this because, let's face it, the Divas division, the female division WWE hasn't been shit since the likes of when Lita and Trish Stratus and Ivory and
Mickie James,
Jacqueline and Mickie James. Yeah, Mickie was funny.
Mickie James came in the ass end of it.
Yes, she came on the very, very ass end of it. Yeah, but not since like the Attitude Era was the the women's division, really competitive, really deep. And in one quick moment, it was a quick promo with the Bellas and whoever. They did the thing. Stephanie McMahon came out, cut a little promo, and then Paige came out and introduced it. And wow, it was.
This was the first time that like you seen the crowd really get excited about a diva, like anything Divas.
Yeah,
like the crowd was.
They were on fire.
They were on fire. You would think they was about to start saying yes, 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 but they didn't say yes, yes, yes. They said, "This is awesome."
And NXT, they had an NXT chant.
Yeah,
they had an NXT chant, and it was cool. It was cool as hell, man. And it's funny, man. Them girls were like, I saw a lot of stiff.
Oh yeah, the NXT Divas were putting it to the WWE Divas, boy.
And I didn't hear anything about any heat afterwards, so I'm guessing it was kind of it might have been discussed before. We got to go all out, balls to the wall,
and they did, man.
And the Bellas and Alicia Fox,
yeah,
they took that ass whooping so well. I was actually kind of afraid that it was almost like a job situation. Like,
yeah, you like
they looked too bad. I was like,
yeah,
damn.
Now I kind of feel there's a little bit of part of me that was like, ooh wee, because now people might not care about the WWE Divas.
Yeah. So they're gonna have to do something to get back at the youngsters.
They are. Oh yeah, it's probably gonna be a good little back and forth thing.
Mm-hmm.
But now the only thing that like. The only NXT diva I wished would have been able to go in, would have been able to be in there, is this one diva named Bayley. Bayley she's like she's kind of like a ditzy cutesy bruiser. Like her, she's like a
crazy.
Yeah, like she's like a complete ditz, complete. Well, yeah, she's just kind of like
airheaded brawler.
There you go. That's the
weird.
best thing. But she's known for suplexes. Heck, I think they said like Taz. Like she like a female. Because how she be dropping plexes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But yeah, I wonder. I'm just like, man, I wish Bailey would have been
not ready yet.
Yeah,
probably
maybe.
Not ready yet because
Bailey do have kind of she has kind of unique features too. She don't have like
she's not
the
typical.
she don't have like the quote unquote classical
beauty. Okay,
but
so
yeah, but
because WWE is still kind of stuck in that, still kind of stuck in that whole thing. But yeah, she's probably not ready yet. I want to get more up on my NXT, but I just don't want to pay for the WWE Network monthly just to watch some NXT. But I might have to, because that by far is like the most exciting thing WWE has to offer right now.
Well, heck, man, even like when they did the little, top 10 moments of Raw,
mostly NXT.
That shit right there with the Divas.
Mm-hmm.
With the NXT Divas, that was the number one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my first time seeing that in the WWE top 10 stuff. It's like, whoa, okay, this is a serious deal.
And closing out on this, man, after it went down, social media, it was crazy. Because I didn't think anything bad was happening. It's just I had never been used to the social media going nuts over something that was related to the Divas division. And that was crazy. And, Mick Foley said that he had tears in his eyes out of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lance Storm sounded like everybody was, proud of him.
Well, dude, you just said it right there. You got Lance Storm saying, speaking praises. You know you're doing good.
And then it couldn't have ended more perfectly with the new women, they each had a hold.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a very whoever thought of that was real smart. Although he was kind of, two of them was on the same side and one of them was on the opposite end. Mm-hmm. It was cool how they set that up. It was like just
and Tamina and Naomi were there too. Yeah, getting ass kicked. Like I said, they were throwing some stiff fucking. I was like, damn, was she hurt? But yeah, so WWE, that's a good look. Definitely for the women's division, those ladies do need it. It's a long time coming. So hopefully that's a good a good shot in the arm for that division. And
please change that title too.
Yeah,
that goofy little butterfly gonna change that shit up. Especially if you're gonna take the Divas thing a bit more serious now.
Mm-hmm.
Change that shit up.
Give them a nice ass belt.
Yeah.
The women, they've yet to have a nice championship belt.
Yeah, they need
even the attitude
they need their own big gold.
Yeah, and it can be feminine without pink and butterfly.
Yeah,
it's stupid. Speaking of badass chicks,
nice transition right there.
Lucy Lawless,
baddest of the bad right here, y'all.
And what do you do? Do we even know the show or what event it was?
Yes, it was the Evil Dead San Diego Comic-Con panel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lucy Lawless, who's gonna be in Ash vs. Evil Dead, Lucy Lawless, she just put it out there. She's ready to roll on the new Xena.
And you know what? I'll be down for it.
I'll allow it.
Yes, as a Xenite.
Because I might even argue that she looks better now than back then.
Well, she kind of got some of that thickness back too.
We're gonna try not to perv too hard.
Yeah, we're not trying to perv.
She's and then on top of that, she's I don't know something about her. She seems a bit more kick ass, a bit more harder.
Yeah.
So and that's cool too. I guess that just comes with experience, and I'd love to see it back as Xena. I think I put on Facebook. It's funny. I was actually kind of trolling a bit, seeing what people had to say. But I put Xena greater than Batman vs. Superman, Wonder Woman.
Ooh, that's a shots fired right there.
And she certainly stole her fashion sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say that. I don't remember Wonder Woman being put in that outfit until after Xena came out. I don't remember her being
even Wonder Woman's attitude.
Yeah. Wonder Woman, hey, the character was out long before Xena, but I'm gonna say it straight up. Wonder Woman owes a lot to Xena. in her current incarnation, because Xena brought Wonder Woman along for to be more than just Superman and drag,
made her into a fierce warrior.
She fit in, and made her the perfect in between Superman, and she was rightfully part of the Trinity at that point. So yeah, I'd be more down to see a new Xena. Now where the hell would Xena be best put at?
Dude, Netflix.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Put that on Netflix, man. The shit would get serious if you put Xena on Netflix. If you brought Xena back on Netflix, man, that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
And let's be straight up, they could explore more about Xena's personal life with her and Gabrielle, because we're in a much more friendly.
Well, and I think both actresses have actually confirmed that subtext was more main text.
So yeah, I mean, I'd be down for it. And I said that in a non-pervy sense too. I'd be down for it.
But it'd be great just to see the whole Renaissance Pictures production posse come together. I mean, that's what's so cool, with the, Ash vs. Evil Dead, you get to see everybody together. And then with Xena, it's like, man, that'd be so great to, especially have Renee O'Connor, who plays Gabrielle, or Ted Raimi, to do something that's Joxer,
Yeah. And the big thing, though, is they bring Xena back. I'm going to give him a pass. On the account that Kevin Sorbo has become a fucking weirdo, you don't have to worry about bringing Hercules back in that shit. Kevin Sorbo got weird. Kevin Sorbo is in that same category as who played Baldwin.
Adam Baldwin,
yeah, like you can got weird, you can got no.
It's like we like your characters, but we don't like your ass no more.
You out, so.
Sure. And with Sorbo, I think when Xena came out, man, that just eclipsed Hercules.
Yeah,
so
Hercules was a little less.
Nobody gave two shits about Hercules.
Hercules is a lot less important with Hercules with Xena drop. All right, let's take this over to Japan, man. Okay, so this is a follow up to a story from episodes previous, where America challenged Japan to a robot fight, and. What did Japan say, man?
Japan say, bring it.
Yep.
They said challenge accepted. I even watched the video, and the dude said the reason why he accepted that challenge. He was like, "Hey man, giant robots is a Japanese thing, so we gonna show America how we do this." I was like, I think
his hood.
I think this motherfucker trying to drop the mic, and I think he's trying to drop a mixtape at the same time.
So it's personal, man.
Yeah, it's personal. I'll be real. Y'all need this giant robot fight. This need to be on pay-per-view. I mean, I'll go ahead and say it.
If they hyped it up really good,
if they hype it up really well, push it. I might even dare to say this. This shit might be bigger than Mayweather versus Pacquiao.
Oh no!
I'm just putting it out there.
Maybe with the nerd community, but as the mainstream, the mainstream brain dead masses. Yeah, yes, that's it. I did take a shot at everybody. I'm just gonna go out. Okay, you supposedly hate the motherfucker on a personal level, not just as on a boxing level. Yet you're gonna pay $100 for a pay-per-view that goes right in his pocket. Real smart there. Double thumbs up. So yeah, man, it's cool, and you have to do stuff like this to kind of engage the masses. You know what I'm saying? And hey, if something like this gets kids interested in getting robotics and engineering, hey, go for it, man.
And it's one of the things to make science cool again. I mean, you might
understand they're not gonna have guns on them.
Oh no, yeah,
I'm sure it's gonna be a very controlled.
Because
I heard somebody was talking about guns and shit. I'm like, no,
bro, they're not gonna have no guns.
Somebody might catch
they're gonna end up getting murked like that dude in that fucking Black Gallagher skit Chappelle show.
He'll bystander get murked. Like, okay, well, we can't do that in the first robot battle.
Yeah, you can't be having like actual fucking fight. People getting mowed down on TV. We ain't trying to get to that level yet, folks.
But I mean, it's really interesting. So we definitely gonna keep an eye on that one. Also from Japan.
Oh shit.
Now, for some of us sneaky individuals, we already saw this, but it was in Japanese, so we didn't know what the hell we were watching, what they were saying. But recently, the Attack on Titan trailer came out for the live-action movie.
Yes.
Yes, they're going to do a live-action movie, Attack on Titan, and
it's done by Toho.
Yep.
Same company that did Godzilla.
Now, they gave us just a little... Now, the director gave us just a little tiny taste of what we had in store for us in a
car commercial.
Yeah, it was in a car commercial. Yeah, and even then I was like, okay, those Titans look terrifying, and I like what I see, but let's wait for that trailer. So the trailer dropped, and it's crazy.
The trailer gets me real excited. I was like, man, after I watched the trailer, I was like, this is serious. Serious. Cause too many Titans is dangerous. So dangerous.
So it looks good. It looks good.
But there are some minor issues. Now
I would say one issue is a minor issue with the audience who doesn't get the culture as well as they think, because there's been a lot of people going, where are the white people at?
But you know the funny thing about that is like, okay, now you see now you know when you say that shit about that.
That's how I feel, motherfucker.
That's how we feel.
No, I'm not gonna. That's how I feel, motherfucker.
But anyway,
it's crazy because I will say, before I actually kind of researched it, you know, and it's still kind of like, you just got to pay attention. A big indicator is a character's name.
Yeah,
and you know, a big character
like
Aaron
Yeager. Like Aaron Yeager, by all right, he should be like a German kid.
Yeah,
I think.
Exactly.
It's like now you got a character named Mikasa, and you know I heard she's mixed, so you can kind of get away with, you know.
But yeah, it's kind of on a character. Yeah, kind of on a character per character basis. Some characters gonna have blonde hair. Some characters gonna have purple hair.
Yeah, and I think eventually, you know, like, hopefully maybe a few years they'll kind of get smart about that, because
it would be cool to make them look a bit more. Because diverse as the real life cast.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, as the animated cast, I like to see that.
Because I think that's why, like, at the same time, that's why I couldn't get mad. That's why, like, it's like I could be like, yeah, now you feel, you know, for your fans that kind of had that issue. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, you know, I can sit there and be like, now, you see how we feel.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, I'm like, you know what?
It is a little difficult.
It is a little difficult because this shit happened to the last Airbender movie.
Ooh.
And hell, that was the main reason why that movie went to the shitter.
Oh my god, that's rotten.
But another big thing I think is gonna might rub people the wrong way is they changed up. Captain Levy is not in that movie. Mm-hmm. It's this dude named Captain Shikishima. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, why did y'all change? Like, Levy is a badass. People like Levy.
Mm-hmm. That's very weird.
Like, I wouldn't have made. I mean, heck, Death Note. When Death Note did the movie, they didn't even change. They didn't change Ray Pinboy. I mean, they changed that last. They had a weird way of doing his last name, but they didn't change that character up too much. They didn't like fucking make an XP, but overall though, the trailer for Attack on Titan, it's a good.
It hit all the right.
I mean, it brought out the Titan. Okay.
It's really the Titan. Yeah, it's a good look for Attack on Titan. Really good look for Attack on Titan. The action scenes just... Ooh.
Oh, that 3D maneuver technology. I was like, man.
That's good. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, we could bring it out in America, but just that visual, that exciting visual, that's only in Japan.
That comes from that toku experience right there.
Yeah, only
that's that tokusatsu experience, boy.
Yeah,
Japan.
let's be straight up. Ours would be straight up just all CGI. You barely see the actors. Yeah, it'd be horrible.
Yeah, it would be terrible.
So,
I mean, especially if they didn't get like a Raimi, you know, or a director that's known for doing practical effects. Yeah, we would. That shit would be so CGI, and it'd be conspicuous too.
Now my problem is, now I know this is just a trailer, but man, I get so worried about Japanese manga to live action translations because
most of the times
it jumps off at the beginning,
and then it takes
at the end it just peters out.
Or sometimes they get too influenced by other things, like Battle of Planets when that came out, the G-Force trailer. Mm-hmm. The trailer looked nice. But then when you start reading about, the plot line and stuff, you're like, what the fuck? This does not have anything to do with Science Team Ninja Gotcha Man. What's going on here?
Yeah, it's weird. So let's hope that
Attack on Titan is as good of a translation as like the Death Note live action film.
And let's hope fandom can look past the whole thing, because I mean, heck, it's their story, and it's their, you know. So let's hope fandom can look past that and whatever. Well, man.
Talking about fandom, man.
Japan and just the gaming fandom in general is reeling from the loss of Satoru Iwata. He was the CEO of Nintendo.
Yep.
And wow, he passed away on the 11th from a bile duct blockage. I've read somewhere it was bile duct cancer. I'm not sure, but there was a growth in his bile duct, and he passed away. Tragically, no doubt, at the age of 55.
I know, that's just young. So, that's young right there, man.
Now, you know, some of our younger viewers are like, wow, 55 is old. We're, DM Promos is 30. I'm 30 something.
We may not look it,
but we may not sound like it either. But 55 is very young.
Yeah, that's young.
It's very young, and first off, our condolences to his friends and family. Definitely, he is survived by a wife. I'm not sure if he has children. But to all his friends and family, we definitely want to send our condolences. For those who might not be in the know, it's funny, if you have been in contact with Nintendo, but over the past 30 years or whatever, even if you don't know the name, or you have definitely been touched by Mr. Iwata's work. He wasn't your typical CEO of a company. He wasn't your typical CEO at all. A lot of people said when he was promoting upcoming projects or whatever, it was never a hard sell. It was almost like you liked talking to him about the project, And everybody notes that he had a great passion for what he did. He made Nintendo, which at one point was a very shut off company, you don't get to see what's behind the curtain. He pulled the curtain back with stuff like, Ask Iwata, I think, on Nintendo Direct. And he really and he interacted in videos. He interacted, with fans with direct questions, where, like I said, where Nintendo would kind of want to be secretive about stuff. He would just tell you what they were thinking, where they were going. He had a really huge philosophy. I would say his big philosophy in gaming. First off, he always said that he was a gamer, so he thought from a gamer's perspective, and he had a philosophy. I'm sure not a lot of people would agree. Well, the diehard gamers would. It's weird. Those antisocial diehard gamers, the elitists, I don't think they would agree with it, because those usually are the ones that complain about this is for kids. The Wii was for kids, and this is. Well, Iwata had the philosophy that all games should be playable by everybody. They should be able to enjoy it. It should be fun. And yeah, the Nintendo Wii, which is Nintendo's latest and greatest success, the Nintendo Wii wasn't technologically superior, but I will say one thing: it's definitely a fun system.
It's like the Wii pretty much is the example of of this man's philosophy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when that Wii came out, kids were playing. Heck, you had older people who never even messed with games before they were playing Wii games.
And like I said, over the years, he's produced so many games. Definitely had a hand in creating Kirby. A lot of games. He pulled some games from the brink. A little game called Earthbound, also known as Mother in Japan. That game was on its way out, and he pulled that out the fire, and he made it playable and he made it work. So, and then as far as actually coding, I mean, he got his hands dirty up to recently with coding. He would add some little code, here. So he still did that, like even recently, man. So, and I think the most awesome thing of all was Sony, Microsoft, competitors actually gave him respect. Respect, and that was awesome. And just kind of closing out on this, I gotta say, the internet has become in some regards a really just dark kind of place. A lot of people have kind of made it it's not a great place sometimes, especially in the gaming community. Gaming community has a lot of its ills that are really hard to deal with. Very seldom can people get on the same page, but I'm really proud of the gaming community because and all of the tributes to Mr. Iwata have just been heartfelt.
They just showed nothing but class.
Yeah, showed a lot of class, a lot of heart, and it's really sad. A lot of them are sad looking at them.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of the pictures.
It's just like, oh man. So, thank you very much, Mr. Iwata,
and a round of applause to you.
Yeah, he definitely touched gaming, and definitely a big loss. So, rest in peace, Mr. Iwata. More video game news. It's hard to transition from that, but more video game news. Capcom announces after the DLC on disc that you have to pay for extra debacle. Street Fighter V, the DLC. Yeah, that's. I told Nick, I was like, yeah, I know the reason why this is such a big deal. Street Fighter V, the DLC. Supposedly, it's going to be unlockable through gameplay. Basically how we did that shit back in the day. Mm-hmm. None of this shit where characters are already on the disc that you buy, but it's locked. I think Capcom learned the lesson from that.
Well, yeah, it was pretty much. It was like, and that is the moment we realized we fucked up.
Because they did. You had people who were, the knights, the Capcom knights. Is like, no. This, to me, this is how it was done old school. And, maybe this is where my age kicks in. DLC, man, I feel weird about, and it's funny because DLC, without a doubt, this is kind of how the game companies have to make their money. Yeah. But there's a certain way that you do DLC, and having them already on the disc, but the player can't access them except through payment. That's not the way to do DLC.
Definitely not.
DLC should be stuff that helps extend the life of the game. That makes great DLC. Like your game, when you put it out, like with Street Fighter, it should already have all the characters that it needs, for the so the experience can be complete.
Yeah.
When you play that game without DLC, you don't feel robbed or anything. DLC should feel like extras, cool extras. Mortal Kombat kind of does it right with stuff like Jason and
Predator.
Yeah, and Predator. You don't need them to finish the game, but damn it, they are fucking awesome when you buy them for the game. And so that's really cool. That's really cool that they're doing that. Now, if they want to put other characters in,
which I think is a genius idea.
Yeah.
Because I've always, in a way, it's kind of like they trying to pull a Mugen here.
Yeah, unlock the characters.
But just being able to have DLCs where you're adding characters. Because I never understood. It's funny with Street Fighter. I never understood why they always had such a limited roster of characters, and they never had like a robust roster of characters like Tekken and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that when some of these DLCs, you see characters from other games. You know, you see characters from the other games, or even games like Street Fighter EX.
I don't know why Capcom doesn't roll like that with Street Fighter. I know it's like it's heresy right now in what we're speaking to diehard Capcom. I think maybe because they engage other companies so much in crossover games that I think in Street Fighter they want a pure Street Fighter experience. You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and I think that's why I just stick with your Street Fighter EX characters or even Street Fighter characters that may have been in the the cartoons.
Yeah.
Heck, I mean,
that'd be kind of cool.
It'd be cool to see maybe animated Captain Sawada with the Counter Blade.
Sawada can go somewhere. God. Oh, why did they make that character? Oh, well, because they couldn't put Fei Long in there, I guess. So, yeah, good move by Capcom.
And hopefully it becomes a revolutionary move to make other companies be like, okay, let's do this.
Let's not do any more fuckboy shit with DLC anymore.
Yep.
let's because I have no problem with DLC. There's been some great DLC that I've gotten over the years that I can say, yeah. Especially the stuff that comes out 2 years after a game is out. I remember Warhawk, PS3 title. Some DLC came out late, like 2 extra maps and another vehicle, and it actually put some life on that game. That's what I like. I don't like that stuff where a game comes out feeling half cooked. It's just so good. Very good look for Capcom. Now next up. Get the fuck out! Godzilla says, "Get the fuck out!
Throw your hands in the sky." Ladies, no, not gonna finish that part.
Gamer girls. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I take it back. We
just fucking with y'all. You're fucking with you.
We're just playing around. Godzilla makes we saw this trailer late. Like, I don't know if it was revealed at E3 or San Diego. I don't know. But I just kind of happened upon this because I've got another series. On my channel that I'm cooking up right now. And so right now I'm kind of doing research. So I looked up because I want to put Godzilla versus somebody. And, well, actually I was looking for somebody to face against the Titans from Attack on Titan. It's kind of hard looking up giant characters. So I looked up Godzilla and I was like, no, that's a horrible battle. Yeah, he would destroy the...
He'd go for the nape of that neck.
Yeah, he would annihilate.
Especially with that radioactive breath too.
Yeah, boy. He would destroy them. So it really didn't work for that purpose. So, but for some reason, the Godzilla game popped up in the search results. So I was like, okay, let me check this out. And oh my god,
that trailer is just, man. They feature all of your favorite monsters, and then some. Hell, they even got fucking Jaguar up in that piece, man.
Yeah, and he is getting his drop kick on.
Yeah, he getting the drop kick on, and
that handspring.
And like I was just waiting on Jaguar to say, but that backflip though. But the biggest thing with this trailer, the biggest reveal. They have 2014 Godzilla, known as Hollywood Godzilla.
That's what they call him.
And they had both Godzillas face off with each other.
And he was a little bigger.
Yeah,
that was cool. I was like, wow, that was really cool.
And they even did a little stinger at the end when they revealed that another Godzilla was gonna be in that 1964.
64 Godzilla. Yeah, if you're a Godzilla fan, if you're if you're a kaiju
fan, yeah,
this is the game to get. Now, well, I'm gonna say this game should interest you. I can't in good faith suggest you buy it or whatever because we looked at a gameplay video and it was a little slow.
Yeah,
and that bugged me because I played
Pacific Rim.
Yeah, I played Pacific Rim on PS3. And that game, it looked beautiful, looked great, but
They move just like they did in the movies,
and that's a bad thing. Slow and clunky, and I didn't.
And so the Godzilla games, I mean, visually they look like the films,
but slow.
They move just like those.
They lumber.
They lumber like those kaiju battles usually do.
And the
only one that's fast is just Jaguar.
Mm-hmm. And serious lack of moves.
Yeah, it seemed like it's just
you just slam at each other. I mean, that's what they do in the movies. Now, one thing I'll definitely give it is it looks like the movies.
Yeah,
like it has that look to it.
Kind of hope it has a story mode.
It does.
So just to watch.
Yeah, I think it has a story mode. Yeah. Oh, so you can look at the cinematics.
Yeah.
It's $60 right now. It's brand new. Recently came out. $60 on PlayStation. I'm not sure if it's a PlayStation exclusive. I'm gonna have to wait for it to come down a little bit in price.
Yeah.
And especially if it's I'm not sure if it's. I don't think it's download only. I don't think so, but I have to see. So it's definitely. What's up?
Oh, sorry about that.
It's definitely. I can't say a rent. There's really not the mom and pop stores where you can rent games don't exist anymore, man.
Oh yeah, you can't rent this motherfucker.
Hopefully there's a demo or something, man, because I don't want to spend $60 on it just yet. I have to. Maybe I'll look up some videos and see.
And I do hope they expand on the DLCs.
Now, DLC, yes. Let's get to that because I'm just kind of rambling about the other stuff. DLC stuff that we felt was left out or cool little nods that we thought would be included. Because, I don't know. I think it's fan appreciation. One thing that I appreciate as a fan is when a company can embrace not only the stuff that was great in the past, but sometimes it's failures and have a good laugh at it. Now, Toho did in one video game with 1998 Godzilla.
Yep.
They actually retconned him as Zilla.
Zilla, yeah. And an actual Godzilla movie.
He was a punching bag.
Oh yeah, he was jabroni.
And yeah, he was a punching bag, but Zilla needs to be in there.
And yeah, you hope when they showed that they're gonna have 1964 Godzilla, they would throw Zilla in there so you can finally have the ultimate battle of the Godzillas.
Yes, so you can have the 4 or 5 major Godzillas just beating each other's ass, and yes, Zilla will be weak as hell.
Yeah, a Godzilla slobber knocker. But characters that we wanted to have in there, and GDX had some really crazy ones. He was like, let's throw Charles Barkley in there.
Charles Barkley, man. Now, I suspect probably, the licensing thing. I suspect this game is probably... This game really does seem like it was built for the Japanese audience, because most of the videos you'll see on it, are the Japanese version, I noticed. So I don't think the Japanese... First off, it's a really obscure thing anyways, and I don't think the Japanese audience will appreciate it so much. But over here, it all started with a commercial for Charles Barkley's brand of shoes. And it featured him
and Godzilla in a basketball game.
It was a Godzilla fight.
Oh, Godzilla fight.
Yeah, they were in a big ass city, and Godzilla was like, and Charles Barkley was like a giant, but he had the ball in his hand like he was trying to get past Godzilla, and the commercial was such a hit that it spawned from Dark Horse Comics Godzilla versus Charles Barkley.
Oh my God, I forgot it was comic
Yes. Book. So yeah, it's a crazy little thing. I'm a huge fan of just weird ass little things nods and obscure stuff, and I think Charles Barkley in that game would be crazy. Now, not as a mainstream roster character,
but just a DLC.
Yeah.
Or then we even add other characters, and we won't get into a big ass list of them, but like I even was like, well, shit, if you could have Charles Barkley in there, let's have Dave Chappelle's Black Zilla in there, so we can still see him shove the tail up Godzilla's ass.
That might be an American only.
Or then we can have some serious ones like King Kong. Or Clover from Cloverfield.
Now, Clover, that's some serious business right there. Yes.
Yeah, you can imagine if they did a DLC trailer for Clover, it's gonna be just sick as hell.
Yeah. Oh, Gamera.
Gamma
maybe
cool.
if they got along.
Yeah, if they got along with the other company,
Gamma.
Gamma that would just sell everybody.
Yeah, Gamma would be dope. Ultraman.
Ultraman.
That's some shit we want to see right there. Like I was like, man, come on, man, DLC. Yeah. If the game sucks, that's one thing about DLC. Now I was just talking about DLC. That's one thing that's cool about DLC. Well, it couldn't be DLC, but that's one thing that's cool about modern day games. If your game is fucked up, you can release a patch.
Yep.
You know,
you could be down with DLC.
So if the game sucks and it's not doing so well because of the controls, patch it, hook up the controls, but definitely put some DLC out there that we want to see. Like, because it's but as far as the Godzilla experience for fans, yeah. But I think they could have pushed a little bit further. I think
just expand that roster of monsters a little bit better.
And we'll probably if we
get a chance to play it,
we'll definitely.
Or heck, y'all know me. I'm gonna be watching the Cinemax. If the Cinemax is even watchable.
Yeah, on point. Yeah, for real. So,
man, so
Godzilla.
From one game trailer to the next.
I know we killing on games, man. What's up?
I know that's crazy for me. 'Cause I'm not a gamer.
Wow. So this new little subset of gaming has just kind of emerged and is huge. It's called Toys to Life. Now, if you're not familiar with the term, you definitely know what it is. Started off, I would say, with Skylanders.
Yep.
With the little portals you put on there. Skylanders started, and then here came Disney Infinity. Disney Infinity, I think, changed the game because of all its IPs and all the different characters.
Marvel, Star Wars.
Yeah, that's insane. And their big one is Star Wars. Well, let me go back to go through the history a little bit. So that's Toys to Life. Oh, then there was Disney, and then came Amiibo, which was a different kind of take on it. Because some would argue Amiibo was essentially DLC, but but. And we're already thinking that this thing. Oh, and they have some knockoff brands too that are like they're not even for consoles. They're like these. They're like TV games, plug-in games.
No.
Yeah, they have like a JLA one. Turtles. It looks horrible, but we don't need to talk about them. Those are shit.
Probably JonTron probably talk about that shit.
Those are shit. Yeah, let's leave that to JonTron.
What the fuck is that?
So we didn't even expect this. And then Lego was like, you know what?
Because the trailers, man. They was dropping these trailers like crazy. They had the Back to the Future one.
Yeah.
Then they had, they had the first one. They had the first trailer, which was more so your characters from the Lego movie.
It was a Wildstar from Lego movie.
And then
Gandalf?
Gandalf
and Batman. Those are obviously your three main characters in this, because those are the three characters that's going to come with the game. And it was a great commercial. Who's Jeff from Community? Joel McHale.
He was in that.
That was crazy. That was crazy that he was in that. I was like, what? I know what audience you're going for. It's a good choice to have him in there. It was a different kind of Lego commercial. I was like, wow, when you're putting him in that. One thing that I thought was crazy is there's no kids on this trailer. I was like, wow, they're really trying to reach out.
Wow. I didn't think about that.
And there really haven't been kids on any trailer playing it. I was like, wow, they're really trying to reach across age, So I'm getting. This is how awesome that is. I'm getting caught up in that.
But just trailer by trailer,
they start putting out
because they had the Back to the Future trailer, which went viral. Everybody was talking about.
Oh yeah, it even had Doc.
Yeah, they had Doc. Had Christopher Lloyd in there. Still, he's still doing his thing, man. And then they hit us with this one because they just acquired the IP for this shit right here. They revealed that Doctor Who trailer.
Yes.
And yes, voiced by Peter Capaldi, voiced by Nicholas Briggs, voice of the Daleks. Man.
So
and then
Lego put it out. Let me give a little background on the Doctor Who thing. I'm just surprised. It caught people by surprise, I think, because Lego just like Nick said, Lego just got the rights to Doctor Who. So we were already, Lego fans and people who like, building brick stuff, collectors. We were already hyped, to see that. Oh man, Lego got Doctor Who. Did not know that they were gonna get it in dimensions that fast. And then let's be honest, BBC is very guarded with Doctor Who.
Oh yeah. Like,
so
you can't even do like raunchy parodies of Doctor
No.
BBC will shut that shit
they
down.
shut the shit down. But even, I mean, that's almost like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, friendly crossovers and stuff, it's really, really hard for, you know, they're really guarded with it. And I'm glad to see that they kind of loosen the chain up a bit on them, because in Dimensions, that one of the big things that they want to promote is you can put any character from any set in anything. So all the crossover potential. So a lot of the Lego IPs are going to be in it, and then the Simpsons is a part of it.
Yep.
You know, Doctor Who, Back to the Future, and then the Doctor Who spot, we see that awesome shot of Doc Brown
with the
Doctor back to back, and that was awesome. I was like, wow. So
after that trailer, after just the excitement of that, we see the Portal trailer. Portal.
It's crazy. Okay, I like Portal. I'm not a huge fan, namely because Portal gets me motion sick. I can't play. I physically can't play Portal. I tried to play it. It made me sick as a dog. And a lot of people like, take Dramamine. I don't want to take anything to have to play a game. Yeah, if it gets me,
you shouldn't have to medicate yourself to
play a game. Yeah, but Portal was insane. Like,
they got the voice.
GLaDOS, yeah, the voice of GLaDOS, yeah. And it was cool because Batman, Gandalf, and I don't want to do a play-by-play, but Batman, Gandalf, and Wild Style, they kind of showed up in the I forgot the name of the where Portal takes place, and GLaDOS is kind of like, these are three unauthorized
and messing with the portals,
portals,
which was a nice little meta thing about the Lego game.
And
and because I think you get new abilities too.
And what was crazy was you saw Batman, Gandalf, and everybody were going through the portals, but in a lake, they incorporated the games from, you know, the portals from the game and the Lego portals.
Yeah, that's why. That's so like, man. And then they did another reveal, because the one thing about Lego trailers, Lego Dimension trailer, they always sneak a character in
the background. And he has a little sound bite too, so you know who it is, because he was in the Doctor Who one.
Yep.
And he was in Portal. Who was it?
It was Homer Simpson.
No! Homer Simpson was there with the Doctor, and he popped up in the portal like he just got dropped in, did not know what the hell was going on, like in true Homer Simpson fashion. So yeah, I mean, so Lego in the Toys to Life, in the Toys to Life fight.
Yeah,
man.
I think they're gonna start a revolution now of people gonna. These Toy to Life companies, they're going to want to start trying to get other IPs.
It's going to become like an arms race.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because Skylanders trip me out, because they're getting like King Koopa and DK.
And you can switch it back and forth.
Yeah, that was nuts. I was like, wow, Nintendo. I think the reason why Nintendo was cool with that, because A, is 2 villain characters, and B, Skylanders honestly doesn't compete with Amiibo, because Amiibo is a different type of Toys to Life.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But like Nick said, it's gonna be an arms race for IPs.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Cause so if you are a company that wanna be in one of these Toy to Life games, trust me, I bet they'll sign you up real quick.
I think everything as far as Lego goes is effectively fodder for, because I mean they had Chima, the regular Lego City stuff. Goodness. Yeah. Ghostbusters.
I bet Bionicle gonna be up in there.
Nah, Bionicle hasn't been on point for a while.
Oh yeah, you don't hear much about
Bionicle. Yeah, I don't hear much about Bionicle. But Chima, oh my god, my little dog, my youngest daughter loves some Chima. That's all right. Ninjago. But it's funny though. It's funny that you mentioned Bionicle, because I would have preferred Bionicle, and I would have preferred that manga line they did years ago.
Oh my goodness.
that manga inspired anime. But Lego was putting hurting, because, man, I'm gonna put it like this, and then we're gonna get off of Lego Dimensions. People were more hyped about Lego Dimensions with the Doctor and Back to the Future and all that, a little more than Disney Infinity 3.0 with Star Wars. Because the big thing for Disney Infinity 3.0 is Star Wars. I'm like, if something is eclipsing Star Wars,
y'all gotta
look out.
Like, step your game. I was like, you gotta step your game, and Disney seriously, Yeah, just try to include some Disney afternoon characters.
Or
we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, and don't abandon the previous versions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but I mean, Portal, man, Portal. So they're definitely going for, like, they're trying to get everybody. So, you know, good on Lego.
And good for the toy to life thing, man.
You know, because
great avenue for games. That's all.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's DM promos killed it right there. Yeah, that's just, it's perfect for games.
It's good for business, as JR would say.
And now Triple H.
Business just picked up. There you go. That's the best. Yeah.
So off of gaming, man. Look at us on gaming. We don't normally talk about gaming.
Yeah, I know. It's strange for me.
Now,
real strange.
This ain't more Marvel, more problems, because technically we don't consider this shit Marvel, but it is, but it's not. Oh, we're gonna end this one. We're gonna have us a little mean fun on this one.
Oh goodness.
So, the X-Men Apocalypse, out of nowhere, they drop a cover to it's a cover to
X-Men Apocalypse, the movie.
Yeah, X-Men Apocalypse, the movie. It was on Entertainment Weekly.
Yep.
Where else do they do these reveals at? Man. Okay. I want to end. We want to end these on good notes. So the good stuff, I think the good one we need to save for the end.
Let's start.
Let's just go. All right. Let me put my tablet down. Let me crack my nugget. We about to go in on this motherfucker.
Oh Lord.
The 800-pound gorilla in the room is Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this we could say that he's essentially the not MCU, the Fox CU, Fox Marvels. That's what it is. That's it. The
Farvel. It's Farvel, baby.
Fox fake Marvel universe. He's comparable to their Thanos, hands down. And you look at that damn picture,
and he does not.
He looks horrible.
He looks like a reject Stargate villain, man.
He looks like a reject Stargate. He's like a reject Stargate villain, but the internet called it.
They called it.
Though.
They said this motherfucker looked like Ivan Ooze
from the original Power Rangers movie back in 95, 90. Yeah, that. Wow.
I'm like, man, it's just like, man. I think when Apocalypse see the X-Men, he gonna be like, the X-Men, where's my autograph book?
He looks horrible. I'm like,
it's like, well, here's the thing, like, I wouldn't mind the costume, but the face, y'all couldn't get his face right.
The face, man, like,
seriously,
real, man,
like Marvel got Thanos' face right.
I'm just gonna be, you can call it vulgar, but nah, he looks like a purple dickhead, man. It's horrible, man. He really does.
But the way that people been going in on this dude,
the internet has been just savage,
and it has been and this savagery has been on like Black Twitter levels.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen memes where they had they like put a face of Ivan Ooze on Apocalypse's body.
There's been two types. There's been two types of memes in this whole thing. One has been the Ivan Ooze comparisons. Those have just been brutal. Just savage.
Hell, I even seen one with fucking Godard and Ivan Ooze that said, "Hey, here's the new picture. Here's the picture of the upcoming X-Men Apocalypse with Archangel and Apocalypse." I was like, y'all
are savages.
That savagery is on.
And then the other type of meme is it shows two pictures, one of a cosplayer and the other one of that shitty movie Apocalypse, and the cosplayer looks just like Apocalypse.
Well, I remember seeing because I remember watching the episode of Comic Book Girl 19, and there was an Apocalypse I think it was Apocalypse cosplay they did, and that shit looked perfect, serious. Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is, well, you know what? Comic Book Girl 19 fucking pinned the tail on the dot, because she said, you know, I think she said in the video, like, hey, they did a real good job with this cosplay, but she said that the movie was going to, you know, I bet the movie's going to fuck it up. And
just how arrogant does I don't know if arrogant is the right thing. Basically, the freaking artists and the creative crew who did this, how the hell, now, you know, most, you know, you can improve on some stuff, But this one is so different from the source material of what makes Apocalypse look cool. Yeah. How the hell did they have the picture of Apocalypse and then that shit that they did and say, man, this is tighter than that, man?
I'm like, no,
no,
it's lame. It's
lame
also
as fuck.
lame shit.
And yeah, it looks horrible. Like, this is the worst case scenario when it comes to, you know, movies.
Translating.
This is the shit. Characters. This is basically the shit that you stick in those people's faces who love to defend the whole. Well, it can't be like the exact source material. You put that in their face, like, this is what happens when you stray too far, especially from a character who has a look. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't get it.
What the hell was y'all think? Well, you know what? I know what they was thinking, because the sad part is, see, they know. See, all of us geeks that's going in on this, we know they fucked up. Mm-hmm. But see. They are banking on that the mainstream audience are still gonna dick ride them.
Yeah. And Yahoo had they were talking about it. It was like this salty ass little article talking about the fans are flipping out again about
you goddamn right flipping out.
They did this about the Joker. They did this about so and so, and they said the fans did this about Joker. They did this about Batman. Affleck is Batman. They did this about Daredevil. And, then they started singing their praises. I'm like, hey, the dude might be a great actor. That's fine. But, yeah, you know, the thing is about Joker, you had Heath Ledger just kicking all kinds of ass. A lot of people don't like Dirty Joker, but he did such a great job as Joker. You didn't see that. Batman, he looks like Batman. And, you know, that whole Dark Knight, that looked great. And then you go in Daredevil. Daredevil was a shocker. You know, mm-hmm. It was just totally good.
But this
just looks atrocious, man.
I just like I said, when I saw that picture, I just wanted to sing, "Uh-oh, here comes trouble."
He still killed him on that Power Ranger Avenue shit. But so yeah, now the sad part about the whole thing is that Apocalypse is overshadowing what looked fucking amazing.
Yes.
No, who looked amazing.
Who looked amazing.
I got 2 words for you. Olivia Munn. Now,
jeez.
Your man is married, so I can't say what, you know. But she is. I put it like this, and nobody argue with me. You know, how everybody likes to argue with everyone's opinions on Facebook. I put this shit on Facebook. Nobody argued. As a matter of fact, I got a bunch of thumbs up on it. Was Olivia Munn as Psylocke was on the Patrick Stewart as Professor X level of casting.
Yes. Very smart casting. And I think every fan can agree. Every fan can agree and sing the praises of that costume.
Now, it's funny, before that, before we actually saw this shit, before it was confirmed, if you would have asked an X-Men fan, a comic fan, first off, is Psylocke going to be in a movie? Some would even say she wouldn't have been in the movie. It's that costume. Mm-hmm. You know, that costume, no. Just like Aeon Flux, no. Or just like Aeon Flux, they would have altered it. Like, holy shit, man. This costume, there are some alterations to it, but it is very much based in Jim Lee's 1990s look, which is essentially a swimsuit.
And you got, and the crazy thing is, you hadn't seen such a big ruckus on it. Mm-hmm. And I think the reason being, number one, because
Apocalypse showed you it could be way worse. Yeah.
And then also, you got to consider who's wearing the outfit. Olivia Munn.
Yeah.
And Olivia Munn's kind of known for some of the cheesecakey, pin-uppy type stuff anyway.
And I think another thing is she controls her own sexuality. You see what I'm saying?
And so when you have somebody that's able to do that, and they're wearing this costume, it's like you can't. There's no reason to get mad.
Yeah,
because I bet even if you interview her, she probably like, I have no issue with it.
And she's all on board for it too. So, and what I liked about it is it improved on the costume a bit too, because I like the little pattern on it. It's like, because they couldn't put it in flat regular spandex. It has a little detail to it. There's a couple extra bands and straps on it that's kind of odd, but she looks great. Whew, she was beasting out on that cover too. She got the katana and she got the side blade in the hand. I'm like, it's perfect, man. It's just that right in the fucking middle. Apocalypse.
Man, like Apocalypse just.
Apocalypse is like I can't even come up with a good metaphor. It just sucks. Olivia Munn, perfect. Apocalypse sucks. We're gonna have to see this though. We got to see how this works out.
Yeah.
You know.
We gotta see it.
Wow. Fox though. Fox has to seriously. The only person that, and we're not gonna go into a thing about that, but the only movie company that has to be more shaky on a bad reaction to a reveal more than Fox has to be Jim. But Fox has to be nearly that level of, oh damn, we we fucked up.
Man, we fucked up on Apocalypse. Are they gonna watch this shit? Well, we still have Hugh Jackman on board.
And another thing I would definitely say is props to everybody of the old cast. But when you see, they also introduced the quote unquote New Mutants.
Yeah.
It's pretty much a go that they're retiring the 2015, the 2000 era X-Men.
Yeah.
It's time. It's been 15 years. 15 years. Wow.
And they wrapped it all up in a nice form of some timey-wimey and rebooting. So
yeah. So wow, man, Apocalypse. So whew, good God. More Marvel.
Apocalypse.
You better be happy you're not official, because we if you weren't official, we'd put you with more problems, but you sidestepped that though. So
ladies kind of say more foul, more power.
Yeah. All right, man. So that's our 10 topics for today.
Yep.
We did it. We did it, man. We probably overshot our time. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we the best, man. We did it.
All right. Well, with that, allow us to reintroduce ourselves. I'm GDX.
And I'm D Young Promos.
Collectively known as
The Young Brothers.
And that was Geeks on Fleek. We out. Peace.
Deuces, and tune in and turn up.
Yes.